Okay, I'm going to show you how you can visualize some data from the myocean threads catalog for the Mediterranean. If you go to this URL here, and I can send you that URL, you go and you see this myocean catalog, you click on that, and you see meta-analysis forecast physics, forecast bio, reanalysis bio, and reanalysis physics. So let's take a look at the forecast physics. Click on that. We have analysis forecast daily data sets, so this is averaged over the day. Then we have hourly data averaged over the hour, or just so every hour. So if you don't want to see tides and stuff like that, you can do the daily. If you want to see tidal variations or diurnal variations, you look at the hourly. So let's take a look at the hourly data. So we click here, and we get these little rather cryptic things, but the important part here is this SSH, sea surface height, salinity, currents, and temperature. So those are the four things you can look at. Let's take a look at the temperature. Well, yeah, why not? Okay, so here's the temperature. And down here at the bottom, you have this viewers. You have this godiva2, so let's click on that. Comes up with this little menu here, map of the world. You have to expand, click this plus sign to expand. Now you see the variables that are available. There might be a list, but in this case, there's just one, seawater potential temperature. If we click on that, we get a little map over here of seawater temperature, and we can shift drag to zoom in. So let's zoom in on Morocco here. Okay, so now we're all the way zoomed in. Now we can't see very much because it's all green, but luckily we can go over here and click on this little auto button, and that will scale everything in the map view. So now we see a map here with this cool, relatively cold, although there's not huge gradation here. It's from 19 to 21 degrees C. So you can see this relatively cool band coming along here. If you look up here, you can see the water depth that we're looking at. So here we're looking at 1 meter depth. We could go down and look at, say, 24 meters depth, and now you can see there's water that's even colder than this temperature here. So we might want to rescale everything, and now we can see what the water looks like at 24 meters depth. You can also, let's go back to the closest depth to the surface, 1 meter here. And now let's rescale this again. And now let's do so this says hourly mean up here. We can do something like this. We can say last frame. And then we can, and that says create animation from to. Well, we probably should have said first frame first, but whatever, doesn't matter. So we said last frame on the 6th here. Let's go back 2 days by clicking on the calendar. We could also click a particular hour here. Let's click 5:30. And let's say first frame, and now it says create animation from this date to this date. Okay, so if we say go ahead and create animation, it says select the number of frames you want, you know, two frames or 44 frames. Well, let's just say 44 frames. If we click that, that'll take a while because it has to generate each one of these images. So you see this little thing spinning here. It's generating a bunch of images, but there it goes. And now you can see this animation and the time ticking away here. And you can click here and open the animation in Google Earth. That's kind of cool. But let's stop that animation. And let's show one more thing we can do. We can click here, zoom in some more, and then just click here on a spot. If we click on a spot, we can see what the value is. So here, right here, where I clicked, this corner of this white box up in the upper left is 19.49. And I could, if I actually clicked here, click time series plot, it actually makes a little time series from this first frame to last frame period of the water temperature at that particular location and height in the water column. So you can do this with any of these different variables. You have to wander back. Now, if you want to look at something else, you have to go back here, back, and say, take a look at the surface currents. And if we go to back in here now, for surface currents, we can see, let's see, northward, eastward, surface northward, surface eastward, seawater velocity. Okay, so seawater velocity actually is a thing that will plot little vectors. So if you want to see where the vectors are, with the speed on the back, we can zoom in here, and we can see, and again, we can rescale. Actually, let's zoom over here to Morocco again. Okay, there's a little eddy, and a little eddy going around here. If we zoom in more, we get more arrows. So now you can see the details of that eddy going around. And now this is, again, this is the hourly prediction for this particular date. We can go look at the daily if we wanted to, and we can rescale this to rescale this map right here if we want to. So obviously we've got an eddy here, we've got weak currents in the middle, and the strongest currents are here that are getting up to, you know, I don't know, about a knot or so, pretty strong. Anyway, so this is meters per second. All right, so that's a good little intro, hopefully, to this tool.